Hello guys, welcome you back to another new video. In this video we will be solving this GATE 2004 IT question, and this is also related to asymptotic notation, right? So what is the question? Let fn, gn and hn be functions defined for positive integers. Okay, so n will be always greater than equals to 0 because it is given that positive integers only it has defined, and it has some statements given. F of n equals to big O of g of n. Second thing, it is given that g of n not equals to big O of f of n. Okay, and the third thing is given that g of n equals to big O of h of n. The fourth thing, it is given that h of n equals to big O of g of n. These four things are given, right? So according to that, we have to uh, think about the whatever the result possible, and it is asking that which one of the following is false. Four options are given, and it is asking that which one is false. But before approaching to the answer, we have to derive some of the like approaches, okay, from these four options, these four statements. So it is given that f of n equals to big O of g of n. That means g of n should be greater than f of n, because this is inside the big O function. That means g of n should be greater than f of n. But what is big O function? Big O function says that f of n less than equals to c into g of n. Okay, equals to symbol is there, so should equals to will be there or not? That actually depends. If both are asymptotically equal, then we can say that g of n is greater than equals to f of n. And how it will get proved? It will get proved by the second statement given. It is given that g of n is not equals to big O of f of n. That means in any case f of n is not greater than equals to g of n. Okay, so that means g of n is strictly greater than f of n, right? From these two statements I can derive this thing. And from these third and fourth statement, can I derive something? Let's say g of n is greater than h of n. That means g of n is greater than h of n. That is I am sure. But will it be equal or not? I have to analyze the next statement. H of n equals to big O of g of n. That means g of n is also greater than h of n. From this statement, that means both are asymptotically equal. These both are asymptotically. It is saying that, okay, so it is saying that, so suppose Ram is there and Sam is there. Ram is saying, from this statement we can get the idea that Ram is saying I am taller than you. I am taller than or equal to you, because big O, the definition is that it is greater than or equal to the function given outside, because h of n is saying that I am greater than or equal to g of n, right? And g of n here saying that I am also taller than or equal to you. That means both are not taller than each other, both are equal, right? So from this we can get the idea that g of n and h of n are asymptotically equal, right? Now, and f of n is smaller than g of n. So this is our situation now. F of n is smaller than g of n equals to h of n. So this is what I have derived from this four statements given. Now I will be proceeding towards the options given. So in the first option it is given that, okay, in the first option it is given that f of n plus g of n equals to order of h of n plus h of n. Okay, so f of n plus g of n will be suppose, take one example. F of n can be n, g of n I will be taking n square, and h of n and h of n. So I can take n square both here, because both are asymptotically equal, gn and hn. So I will be getting here n square only, because the the prominent term is n square. The n value will be less than that. The asymptotical, this is n square, and here I will be getting order of 2n square. So that should be true, right? So A option should be true. So let's go to the B option. In the B option it is given that f of n equals to order of h of n. Is it true? Yeah, it is true, because f of n is less than h of n, and h of n is inside the big O function. That means it should be true. B option is true. Next, coming back to the C option. H of n is not equals to big O of f of n. So among h of n and f of n, which one is greater? H of n is greater than f of n, so it should be inside the bigger function. But here in the option, f of n is inside the bigger functions. That means this would be not equals to order of f of n, and it is also given in the option that it is not equals to order of f of n, right? So it should be true. Then option D is the answer, but let's, for completeness sake, let's check it out. F of n into h of n not equals to big of g of n into h of n, right? So f of n into h of n. Let's take the same example. Can I take n into n square here? Yeah, obviously I can take. And here I can take n square into n square is n power 4, and this will be n cube. It should satisfy, right? Because n power 4 is greater than n cube, so I can write it as or big O of n power 4. But it is given in the option that it is not equals to big O of n power 4. That means it is false. The option for this, the correct option for the question is option D. Thank you.